Hi and welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got a thing about wine.
And we want you to have a thing about wine too.
And this week we're looking at wines with animals on the labels.
Yeah, because there's no doubt that there's a lot of them around, and the reason is it increases sales.
Because when you're in the supermarket and you've got this sea of wine labels in front of you, homing in on something familiar just helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, like a nice cuddly animal.
Yes, this is where Sandra and I differ, because she loves furry animals and they really, quite frankly, make me a little nauseous.
How can a nice brown bear like this make you feel nauseous?
It does, absolutely, sorry.
Well, however Mel feels, we've certainly rounded up everything from Aardvark Albarino to Zebra Zinfandel, and we found 4 wines that are worth taking home.
So, our first wine is the Chateauneuf Blanc. That's Chat on Earth. Sorry, 2010 vintage. It's $5.49 from Waitrose and $5.15 from everywine.co.uk.
And that's for a mixed case, isn't it?
Yes.
And this one, a bit like a lot of the animal labels, it's got the jokey name too, hasn't it? That seems to be the case. They sort of do that, don't they?
And I'm not sure a jokey name is really the thing for wine. It sits uncomfortably with me, a jokey name.
So it wouldn't make you reach for the Meerkat Merlot or the, I don't know, Pussy Pinot.
No, I don't think I would. But if the wine was good, then I might. But no, those names, they don't really do anything for me. And also, sometimes it's more like Pissy Pinot.
Let's taste it then.
Oh, it's a very southern, spicy smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's definitely some warmth from the south in there.
Very spicy.
And that's coming, isn't it, from the grape varieties. It's Grenache Blanc, it's Marsanne, it's Roussanne. You're getting a little bit of florality. You're getting that spice.
Long flavour.
Yeah.
And these are typical grapes, the sort of white Rhone grapes and south of France, all that sort of area.
Yeah, it's the Ventoux, isn't it?
Yeah, delicious actually.
I'm not sure I'd want to be drinking it just on its own.
No, I think this is a starter wine.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Perfect.
Not for a sort of plain starter, but something like a ham terrine or something that you might normally think you'd want a light red with.
So what we're saying really is that in spite of this pussy pun, we quite like this.
Yeah. So, our second wine is the M&S Workhorse Chenin Blanc, 2011 vintage, and it's only $7.99.
Yeah, this is from South Africa. It's from Stellenbosch. It's low-yielding vines, it's old vines, and it's made by Ken Forrester, who has such a good reputation. So actually, you're getting loads for your money here.
And it immediately smells gorgeous. That's lovely. A really lovely, ripe, inviting smell.
Yeah, and in fact, good Chenin Blanc is always very attractive on the nose, isn't it? You really want to get in there.
Oh, lovely. That is so fresh.
It is so fresh.
Really, not acidic. Don't say acidic, but it's
slightly zingy.
It's zingy. It's exciting. It's 14% alcohol, and there is a little warmth in there, but it's nicely balanced.
And that zings from the fact that it's 2011 vintage, so it's very young, isn't it, at the moment?
But it's a long flavour. I can still absolutely taste it.
And I think this, again, like the last one, it's going to be a food wine, isn't it?
Yeah. Although, 6 o'clock on a summer evening, I could
happily chilled with that. Yeah.
Delicious. Now, interesting, a lot of these animal labels feature horses, don't they?
Yeah. There's a lot of them around.
And donkeys and zebras and mules, anything equine. Interestingly though, Cheval Blanc, one of the best wines in the world, Premier Grand Cru Classé in Saint-Emilion, doesn't have a horse on its label. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Actually, my ski resort t-shirt that's called Kicking Horse, now that would be a good name for a wine, wouldn't it? Definitely a wine with a bit of get up and go.
Actually, usually when I see animal labels, I want to just get up and go. I find an animal label is a bit of a hurdle for me.
Or like a horse hurdle. Or dressage, maybe.
It's a dressage. That's exactly what it is. Now you're being a little bit silly, Sandra.
Okay.
Delicious wine, though.
So we're moving on to a red now, and it's called Penguin Sands. It's a Pinot Noir from the Taste the Difference range at Sainsbury's, and it's 2009 vintage, and it's only £9.99 a bottle.
Now this is a Central Otago wine, and Central Otago is the place for Pinot Noir from New Zealand, but it's usually a lot more money than this, isn't it? And
For a
$9.99
decent
is
one, yeah.
really cheap.
So this is really good value.
And this is made by Sacred Hill, so a good producer, very good region, $9.99. What's going on?
Lots of nice fresh raspberry on the nose there.
Now I think, you see, we've only just opened this, but I think if you were going to serve this, I'd be opening it at tea time, and by then, and use really big wine glasses, and then it would be a lot more fragrant. It's got a nice fruity smell, but it's not
Opened up
fabulously opened up, is it? Oh, lovely.
Oh, raspberries again.
Lots of raspberry, but also the sort of smoky bacon type of bit of oak.
A little bit of cherry fruit there.
That's really delicious.
But what is it about penguins? I mean, as far as animal labels is concerned, you know, to me there's no natural connection.
No, there's penguins, wine, no idea. I mean, little penguin.
Yeah.
What's that all about? I can't see what they're playing at.
Yeah. So
And Little Penguin is fantastically popular. I mean, I guess it's just a cute marketing tool, isn't it?
yeah. So how long is it, Mel, before we're going to be waiting for, I don't know, guinea pig Gewürztraminer or bar lamb Bernarda?
Yeah, absolutely. Or moo cow Malbec.
Yeah, there's no end to the possibilities, is there?
Oh, you can spend the whole day finding. Great. It's a good game.
Yeah, but if it's as good as Penguin Sands in the glass, then that's good by me.
That's lovely.
Right, for our final wine this week, we've gone to France. We've got La Cuvée Mythique. It's the red, because they do others, don't they? And it's the 2006 vintage, so a bit of age on this.
Yeah.
And this is from the Co-op, and it's £8.49 a bottle.
And they've had it for quite a long time. They've had it on at $4.99. So possibly hang around and wait for it to be reduced again.
Yeah. And this one, you can see the little owl on the bottom of the label. Actually, and it's on the foil, and it's on the back.
Owls everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is made from Syrah, Mourvèdre, Grenache and Carignan, and other grapes as well.
Yeah. And the Carignan's 100 years old vines, isn't it?
Oh right, so it's it's got all sorts of lovely things to add to its complexity. It's made by a growers association of 30 different growers, and it's a Van de Pay from the Languedoc.
Oh, I love that nose.
It's a lovely nose, isn't it?
It is. It's sort of spicy and
it's very
rich
France.
and yeah, you can imagine yourself there right now.
Yeah, out on the garrigues with the wild lavender and the rosemary and all that yummy stuff.
And this wine has a reason that it's got an owl on the label, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a nice little story on the back of the bottle. It's quite an expansive story, so we won't go into it now. Get a bottle yourself, have a look.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a connection there.
Yeah, and it's not a sort of cute, fluffy little owl. It's more of a Roman mosaic. It's quite artistic, quite a stylised little owl.
Yeah. So okay by you then.
It's okay by me.
Okay.
Not too cute.
Right, tasting.
Lovely. That's lovely, isn't it?
It's lovely.
It's really herbal. Really. It's so interesting. This is lovely. I mean, if you snap this up when it's on special offer, it's a laughable price.
Yes.
But even £8.49 it's delicious, absolutely delicious.
And I'm really enjoying it just on its own, but it'd be a really good food wine too.
Yeah, I'm going to have this for supper afterwards after I've done this, because it's really yummy. And sweet with all the little owls.
Yeah, exactly, because they are everywhere, so you can't mistake it as a definite animal label wine.
Could you say it's owlylicious?
I can't believe you said that, Mel. Not you. Not you.
Me neither. I think I've turned. No, I haven't. Seriously.
Well,
We'll see you next week.
Or should I say, we'll see you next week?
Sandra.